Welcome to the Leadership TKO podcast, your source of strategies and insight to make you a winning leader. With no further ado, here is your host, lakeisha-mcknight.
All right, everybody, lakeisha-mcknight is here, and I want to welcome you back. It is the Leadership TKO Night Show via podcast here on this Monday evening on September 25th here in Chesapeake, Virginia, within North America or the States. So welcome to each and every one of you who listen in and are connected from other countries around the world. I welcome you once again onto the platform here with Leadership TKO, the night show via podcast. Super excited to be here on tonight. It is once again 9:00 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, just in case you're trying to figure out, whether this is live or whether it's on demand. So depending on when you're listening to this, when you're getting plugged in and connected, you will know. Okay, you will indeed know. So once again, thank you. So before we even dive in with anything and we get started with the topic tonight, I am going to invite a few people who are connected to us on social media platforms. I'm going to invite people to join in with us live. So let's go ahead. And you can also invite people connected to you on social media. Invite them to join in on the episode also to glean some great information, to get value tonight, to help them to grow. All right. And so just to let you know, the mission of this podcast is to partner up with associations, with small business owners or entrepreneurs, with universities and faith-based groups to build winning leaders, That's what we're here to do. And so I'm going to give you background information just in case you're new to the podcast. I'll give you more information in just a second about the podcast, about what we do, and about the company itself. So let me go ahead and share on the social media platforms. And the one that I'm leveraging is Facebook. That's the main platform that we utilize here, part of Leadership TKO. So let me go ahead and share on that platform right now. So hopefully we're good. Internet connection is good and solid. So let's go ahead and do that. So I'm just going to go ahead and type in join me now as I am live. Okay. So let me finish this up. Okay. Going ahead and doing this, posting this on the wall there. So I'm posting it right on my profile, my profile wall. And then I'm also going to share on my fan page, my personal fan page, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and share there. So here we go. All right, so we share it there. So just give you a couple of things to consider, even as we are indeed live here on the platform. Let you know that we are leveraging the Spreaker platform, okay? There's a platform called Spreaker that we leverage to really go live with this and to share this great content and great value with each and every one of you. And so I'm grateful for technology enabling us to be able to do this. And so if you have an Android phone, I want to let you know that we do have an app. Leadership TKO has an app. So if you go to the Google Play Store, you'll be able to download our app for free. All you need to do is search for Leadership TKO. And if you want to add Spreaker to that, it will make it easier to find. Okay. And then you'll be able to download it onto your phone. And then it helps you because you can just jump in live at any point whenever we're live on the platform. And just to let you know, with this particular podcast, It is just a little piece of what we have going on. There's a Leadership TKO station, and because we have other co-hosts who are on the station. Oh yeah, other co-hosts who are on the station. Super excited about these co-hosts, as a matter of fact. One of which is Emily Claudette Freeman. She comes on twice a month at 11 o'clock a.m. on Thursdays. So we're excited for her. The name of her show is The Right Word Awaken. So we're excited about what she's doing with her show. Feel free to listen in at any time. I believe that the next time she's going to be live is not this Thursday, but I believe the following Thursday, just to give you a heads up notice. So excited about what she has going on with her show. Now, of course, all right, of course, we encourage you to visit our website, Leadership TKO website, to learn more about what we do. The website address is www.leadershiptko.com. And today, once again, is Money Manifestation Monday. Super excited. Remember, here on the live platform on Spreaker, you can also interact with me on the chat feature. You can ask a question, you can post a comment, anything that you would like to do right here on the platform, right here. All right, so let's dive in. As you can see, based on the podcast episode's title, we're talking about money management. Okay, money management. We talked about it all throughout the day on various other platforms as well. And so you want to make sure you get the whole message. We're going to just talk about a little bit of the nuggets during this episode, but to get the entire message, you're going to have to click on the blog link that's going to be in the description area. So anything that we share tonight, if it requires a website for you to visit, that URL, that website address is going to be included. All right. It is going to be included in the description area. So make sure you come back and visit the description area within 1 hour after we finished. It's about 9:06 right now. So 1 hour after we finish, come back and definitely visit the description area to get access to those links. All right. So once again, money manifestation. How do you really save and build wealth? There's a way to do this, and we talk about systems a lot because it makes it easier for us to do things. But systems are great as long as they are put together and they're efficient. They allow you to do things efficiently. Because what would be the point of a system if it doesn't allow you to do something and complete a task in a more efficient way? So I definitely am a huge supporter of systems. Okay? And if, number one, if you can find a way, which there are, if you can find a way to automate the process, right, for when it comes to managing your money, it makes it so much easier, which means if, for example, you're a business owner, make sure that it's automated instead of you having to necessarily get a check and go to the bank and cash a check. If you can avoid that, avoid it. It makes it easier if it's automated, whereby the money is automatically coming into your account. But if you can't, then you definitely have to stick with traditional ways so that you'll be able to get your revenue, get your money. So automation works. It definitely works when you have programs as an entrepreneur and they're like, something that has to be paid on a recurring basis, whether it's a weekly program or a monthly program. It allows you to get paid. And you can actually set it up online. And this is like an automated type of system. It allows you to get paid without you necessarily having to go after the client to get paid. It will just be deducted automatically. So just like, for example, if you work for an organization, if you're still employed, what you do, of course, is make sure you set up your check to be automatically deposited into your checking account. You don't want to necessarily have to have a physical paper check. Have it automatically deposited. And just like, for example, whatever revenue or income that you're bringing into your home or your business, see if you can automate some of that revenue or money to go into maybe a savings account or some type of investment account. Okay. Some people invest in gold and silver and some other things, right? You can have money be sent and actually deposited in all these other accounts. Now, when I'm talking about saving, I'm not talking about the old school method of getting $5 out of the bank and putting it in a jar and saving it for a rainy day. I'm not necessarily talking about that. I'm talking about the saving where you grab, a certain portion or percentage of your money or your revenue or whatever income you're bringing in, and you figure out how to double or triple that money so that it builds wealth for you. I'm not talking about the traditional way where your money is just sitting somewhere and not growing. Okay. You want to build that. You don't want to just dig it up and bury it. You want it to be able to multiply, because that's what we're called to do as stewards. We want the money to multiply that God has given us. So let's figure out strategies and ways to allow that money to be multiplied. And when you do have systems, here's the last point I want to mention about systems. When you have systems, it helps you to make better buying decisions or better money decisions. So anything with your money, like, for example, some people don't consider, your debit card to be a system, but it could in some way be a system, because some people say if they have cash on them, they're going to spend it. It's going to be like you have a hole in your pocket. You have that extra $5 in your hand, and it's like it's gone. Within a few hours or so, it's gone. Okay. So here's the deal with that. If you automate it, if you just use a card, if you make sure you set it up whereby you're managing every dollar that comes into your home, where does these dollars go? That's a good steward. I remind myself of this every time. What revenue is coming in? What are we doing with every dollar? Okay. Whether it's, whether we have, 6 figures one month, or whether it's a 5-figure month, what are we doing with the dollar? We may get, definitely great months, close to 6-figure months, right? But what are we doing with the revenue? What are we doing with the income that's being brought inside? That's what we really need to be figuring out, and we really need to grab a hold of for each and every one of us, whether it's your personal